Samara, that I'm a weird little wizard person. What do I want from? I want to kill someone, and I want to lie a lot. I think that's yeah.
Fantastic.
That's what I want today.
Now, I didn't record any of that intro bit, but I did start recording as you started talking about that. So, everyone else, while I start shuffling the deck, why don't you guys tell me what this campaign is even about?
This campaign is about 4 friends on their road to find a supportive parent figure.
And they haven't found a single one yet.
Yeah.
Nope. Or their parents are either absent or suck.
The only thing getting close was Stacy's foster mom.
Yeah.
Stacy's mom, she's got a lot of things going on. Anyway, Samara. So, Samara, how about you say stop whenever you want to?
Stop.
Holy shit.
Hammer time.
So today you got the 8 of Swords inverted.
Oh god.
You know what that means, because I
Killing and lying.
That's what that means. Sorry, I just got Ace of Swords, but the German word for ace is ass.
Ass, not.
Der Schwarzenarsch.
No,
Yes.
you have to pronounce it correctly.
Ace.
Ouch. Very good.
Ash?
Being focused on solutions, liberation, and clear decisions. Whatever you do today, Samara, you had planned this for a long time, and you're not going back. You're being really decisive today.
Always.
All right. Costa,
Yes.
what do you want to see this session?
What do I want to see this session? So, unfortunately, my plan was declined. I'm still in shock about that because normally, of course, Stacy's main goal is always to have nature in balance. So she's a little bit sad about that. This main thing is kept for later, because also she thought that correcting the circus would make good allies, because something about my enemy's enemy is my friend. So yeah, it's a little bit sad about that, but also I'm really looking forward to have a little moment with Xiomara. I still have something up my sleeve.
God.
And yeah, besides of that, I'm looking forward to this climactic, pun intended, scene with the fight against the Order of the Crooked Man.
Hell yeah. Now, Sandra, as always, Stacy, you say stop when you want to say stop.
Stop.
Knight of Staves. Let's see what you get. By the way, I am live translating this from German, so you might have expected me to say wands, or wands, or sticks. But today I'm feeling staves.
What is it in German?
Stäbe.
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 So,
Right.
Ritter der Stäbe.
That's right, Knight of Staves. Self-confidence, bravery, charisma, risk-taking, and what's this word? Willpower. Stacy, you might not have gotten your wish last time, but this time, things are coming up, Stacy. And here, tell me a joke.
Yes. You can't just ask me out of nowhere as if I have like a joke
Listen,
prepared.
guys, if you expect me to be out here improving for 4 hours, you guys can do like 5 minutes of it, eh? You bastards. You ungrateful bastards. Come on, do it. Make me laugh for once.
about to say like, but that is not gonna make you laugh. Like the biggest joke is your life. Haha, got him.
Holy shit.
That was
Alright.
so rude.
Ruined.
Alright, you dickhead. You say stop when you want to say stop. Or alternatively, you could also just tell us what Seti's deal is.
Said, I'll say stop first. Said his deal is just being present and hopefully die gracefully at some point.
You got 8 of cups. Yep, dying gracefully at some point. Kind of hard when you don't have a soul, but let's take a look what
Alone
today has
one.
in store. Cups. What comes first? Cups or swords? It's cups. Alright. I can't believe this. Disappointment. Showing limits. Exhaustion. Liberation again. And moving on. Seti, just let it go, man. Just fucking let it go. Damn, dude.
Eyes without a soul just lets it go.
Hey, Thancred. Awfully quiet today. Alright. And finally, Florian, you better finish up your fucking ramen.
I told you specifically what I'm
breastfeeding.
eating. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
chicken
so
titty
I
or
wasn't
breast
listening.
titty, I'm so sorry.
It was breast titty. Yes. It was breast with a side of titty. Yes. Sorry. What do you want to know first? Me say stop or me say what I want from session?
Tia, talk a little bit about what Tia wants.
So last time I said tier is locking in, and I think that's going to be the theme for a couple of sessions at least. 90 more sessions, 100 more sessions. No, I think Tia has finally decided that he should, take things more seriously. And today I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna bonk some people, real
really-
bad.
I really thought you were saying like, yeah, last session I locked in and now I'm going to lock the fuck out again.
No, I'm gonna lock out. I will swing my iron will, that being the hammer, and bonk some people. I'm very excited for that.
Me too. Me most of all, probably, because I homebrewed
three.
that fucking item. I will
Oh.
kill you. So stop.
Stop.
Alright, we've got a lot of 8s today.
No.
8 of Pentacles. Inverted.
Oh shit.
For you German learners, that's 8 der Scheiben.
Scheiben.
Umgekehrt. Impatience. Apathy. Mistrust. Lack of discipline. Tim, you're trying to lock the fuck in, but right now you're struggling with the fact that all your body wants to do is go to sleep.
Ooh.
Ain't that a fucking bummer? Alright, kids.
I mean, that's just me. That's not Tier the character. That's me, Florian. I'm very tired today, so that makes sense.
Holy shit. Cards are real?
Well, you're
Oh,
holding him in the
Cards,
hand,
is this
of course.
real?
Hey, cards, is this real? Hey, cards, is this real?
I got
Cards, are we cooked?
someone read my future yesterday, and I was like, oh, I sure hope I don't get the tower. And then I immediately got the fucking tower. Okay.
I want to get a tattoo of that. I want to get a tattoo of the tower. It's so fucking funny.
I want to get the fool tattooed. I
Oh, yeah.
I really need
Oh,
the fool
yeah.
on me.
Yeah, I'm a very big fan of the Hanged Man, personally.
I guess that is a tarot card. I just want to talk about. You just reminded me of Dragon Age 2, and I just want to talk about Dragon Age for like a couple hours, but I can't. I can't.
You could like, what's it called? Isekai's into Dragon Age. Like the 4 characters are just like, oh whoa.
Like one Isekai episode. It's like, what?
This reminds me of the subreddit r/D&D Circle Jerk, which is really funny. Really recommend. Where there was a post like, you don't want a homebrew, you want to do one of the pre-made pre-made settings. Do it. I was like, nah.
You wanna run Curse of Strahd?
I will run Curse of Strahd, but I will homebrew the fuck out of it. I'll change the entire plot. All right. So with all that mindless self-indulgence out of the way, welcome back to the Blue Forest. When last we left our heroes, they made up their mind and they were on their way down to Fort Reunion, fittingly for their reunion with the Crooked Man. Now, whoever of them might emerge victorious, one thing was clear. It would decide the fate of the entire area. But even the hearts, they already knew that they would be changed as well. And all along the way, they saw one ominous eye in the sky. I'm not very subtle. Sometimes I just listen to a song and I just straight up write the lyrics into my notes and I'm like, oh. Chat, is this something? Chat, is this based?
Never cooking.
No.
Welcome back to Fort Reunion. On the eve of the battle, you make your camp in a nearby cave. For now, unseen by the zealots, and seen perhaps only by the eye of Ilmar itself. Hanging low in the sky like a celestial body, though you know to be an illusion, a warning sign against the locals. Your allies are preparing for battle. A couple of soldiers taken along by Rendari, sharpening their weapons. The Minotaur Renalan standing nearby and petting a red wyvern, a blaze wyvern, which you, Stacy, and Yuti have seen before. This one once again tame, though. You can tell by its talons and massive fangs that it is ready to battle. Aisling seems to be preparing herself for some kind of ritual, now clad in barely more than a dress. A very light one at that, despite the cold. Lefave looks beside herself as she walks next to Seti. Seti, at several points you have to drag her aside so she doesn't bump into a tree. Something seems to be distracting her. And Castian, brandishing a new pair of swords which he whets on a whetstone incessantly. There's a couple of preparations to be made, but first, you have a feeling, the four of you, that you should speak to your allies, and I'm just gonna grab one of your players and say, hey, what do you want to do? Stacy, who you talking to?
At first, I'm talking to Xiomara and ask them if they want to go with me somewhere secluded, like a nice clearing, maybe somewhere where we have a large body of water, for example.
Excellent. Then I already have two players deciding on something. Go on, you guys, go. You take over the scene.
Drown me? This is so suspicious. But yeah, sure.
Out of character, don't worry. It's really nice.
No, because I also want to talk to you. This is like perfect.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, yeah, like we knew.
It's like
Perfect.
you knew.
It's like we knew we are telepathically bonded forever and ever.
Forever?
Nice. Amazing. Okay, so I just described this scene for a bit since Cisca says we should take over. I don't know, maybe like 10 minutes away. We arrive at a nice little clearing. It has a nice small lake. And in the middle of the lake, there is like a stone looking out of it. And really conveniently, there is like a log where you can cozily sit down and have a girl's breakfast, even though I don't know which time of the day we have.
It's
like
around
girls' dinner.
it's around 17:30 or 5:30 p.m.
Perfect, so it's dinner.
Your dinner.
So Stacy looks like really enthusiastic and is like, oh my gosh, Xiomara, I have to show you something. And then Stacy stands up and she puts her sleeves up and she starts to concentrate really hard and she looks towards this little stone and she's holding like her wrist like I don't know, like she wants to push out a laser beam out of this, but on the other hand it's not really a laser, it's a firebolt. Should I roll damage again or roll
Nah.
to hit for the stone?
Nah, man, you automatically hit. That stone is toast.
And then Stacy turns to Xiomara and says, look, this is so cool, I can do this now.
That is certainly very how?
I don't know, you know, I was at the druid circle and I had to fight this weird thing, you know, and I wanted to cast my normal nature, but then something inside me shook me up and then it made like a boom and it wasn't my normal magic, you know, and I had to train with Ash and now I can control it. Sometimes I need to put down my shoes because otherwise I can't really feel the magic in me. But yeah, this is now all inside me.
You look now at Stacy's boots for the first time, you think ever, and you notice that indeed, for whatever time now, they haven't had any soles. Stacy's been raw dogging the ground.
You know, I'm very happy for you. This is indeed amazing, and I think incredibly useful for whatever stands in our way. And I'm very happy that you're happy. Does this have something to do with the dragon trying to take over your mind and your memory, or do you think this is just like a fun side effect?
Now both of you can roll Insight or Arcana for me if you want.
Insight or Arcana, I guess Insight would be more accurate and more fun probably. Oh,
Oh,
I know things.
Oh.
Okay, critical success. Xiomara, what are you rolling?
I think I'm doing Arcana because I'm way better at that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not good at anything.
Don't worry. In a certain burst of clarity, Stacy goes on and says, I think it is because I'm turning into a dragon. You know, there's like those stories about the sorceress dragon bloodline thingy. And then Stacy tells a little bit more about that, what she knows about it.
What you do know about it is that to receive power, you have to give power away. It is as Xiomara said, you did give away a little bit of yourself, though you did also gain a great insight into something that wasn't there before. As the scales start multiplying on your skin, your feet turning more into claws, and the budding wings on your lower back finally starting to push against your inner armor, you realize now that this too was part of the transformation. Your whole magic by itself has changed. Xiomara, all you can think of now is that you're happy for Stacy, that she's realizing a part of herself that she didn't know was there before. So what you're also realizing is this creeping realization that the same will invariably happen to you. Your magic will be at the mercy of your blood, as it is tied to you. The very air you breathe changes as it enters you. Comes out slightly hotter, Slightly hotter, perhaps, than is natural. You feel an uncomfortable feeling on your back. Realizing now that you haven't even told anyone about your new assets.
It's um, you know, we all change in some regards, don't we? So this is actually this is great. Yeah. Do you want to show me again, because it was really cool?
With the joy of a little kid, Stacy beams another fireball towards the smoldering stone.
Stone's fucking busted. It explodes, dude. Goes
It's gonna,
everywhere.
like-
Birds go flying. You hear some birds crying out of surprise, like ark. You can see some fish scattering.
We're just gonna decimate nature while we're at it. No, I also want to talk to you because I kept thinking about what you said about allyship and the like the circus. Why don't we just lie to them?
Stacy sits down, crisscross applesauce, tilts her
Because-
head a little bit, and is like, lying? To whom?
The two of you can give me a perception check right now.
Passive or normal?
Regular.
Okay, let's hope
Okay.
it's better than a 2.
You're trying to notice something that you wouldn't otherwise notice. Oh, it's fine. Just a nice winter day in the forest. Nothing out of the ordinary. Tee.
So, okay, lying. I mean, you know what lying is. We have lied before, but they do not know what our plans are for the wing leader and all the stuff. The killing. So why don't we just tell Blightwood, like, hey, if you help us here, we will kill the wing leader for you and establish you as the wing leader. And if you help, maybe even the locals, like the soldiers and stuff, will like you a little bit better. So it will be easier to be weird.
Stacy ponders a little
I
bit
can
about
send-
what was said.
I can send to him and ask him to like.
A flawless plan, to be sure.
I know.
Now, if only had some way of contacting that bastard. I have an idea. I could call him real quick. See if he's available this time of day.
Just kind of weird to talk about yourself in a third person, but alright.
You mean to deceive me?
It's not really deceiving, is it now? It's like lying a little bit, but not really, because there is a plan.
Yeah, also Stacy
was-
chips in and says, "No, we were
Like
just
making a
thinking
deal.
about options."
Having a group
You do not seem
discussion,
to
but we
realize
were
that
not
long
enough.
before either of you were an idea in the heads of your parents, I was spinning tales you wouldn't even believe. Which isn't to
Like
say that I was a
something.
bad liar, mind. I'm just, well, anyway.
Well, first of all, I don't think I was an idea before I was there, but sure, go on.
I could investigate into the matter if you like.
No, I don't actually want to know that much.
Really? He chuckles.
Maybe later, like 2 weeks from now.
There might not
But
be
I know that-
anything left of Tuaga by then. I didn't mention, by the
Sure.
way, that you guys took 2 weeks just to travel here.
Oh, fuck.
By the way, in case you haven't done it yet, please mark down a long rest. I don't want anyone saying, "Oh, did we get a long rest in those 2 weeks we were traveling?"
Do not worry, I've already done it. The second I was like, oh, why do I still have exhaustion?
So,
Well, but now
Mara,
that you're
my
here-
scholarly friend, there's no need for deception between us, is there? We've known each other well for quite some time now.
What, like 4 months? Question mark. It's
About a month and a half, thereabouts.
okay. Thank you. Time is
Yeah, no
not my
worries.
specialty.
I lose track of time myself, if you can believe it.
Yeah, I
Though I
was
must
sick for
disappoint
2
you in
days.
every other regard. My powers are quite spent. As you've said, I'm quite unpopular with about half of the circus. The other half is supporting me. That being said, I am not running out of fights to fight lately. It seems everyone wants to get a piece of me. That you would count yourself among them surprised me very little.
And in what way? Like, so there are several ways you can want a piece of someone, and now I'm quite confused.
He smirks. You overestimate my game. Now, I'm happy to give you advice as to the area. I can give you advice as to how to fight these zealots who swing superstition like a knife. But I can't fight them for you.
I mean, would be less for and more with us as a team, as a comrade.
He adjusts his mask. No.
Well, Stacy, what kind of advice would you think would be best?
Stacy ponders this again. And she's tilting her head again. This is like always the thing you notice when she ponders about something or is clearly listening to what someone is saying. She will always tilt her head. And she goes on in, I somehow have the feeling that this information won't come free. First of all, we should know what will the information cost us.
Stacy. For you. I merely wish to look at that seed you've been carrying in your back. That you look upon in the dead of night when you hope no one is seeing you. That you cry over when you think that no one hears you. I merely wish to look upon it.
I'm sorry. Ignore that.
Ignored.
Quick out of character question. Haven't I put the seed already down in Wago?
You've kept it with you because there hasn't been a good moment yet to put it in the ground.
Okay. Good.
You get the feeling that leaving a vulnerable sapling in Wago at a time like this would be most unwise.
Stacy tightens up a little bit and is like, only seeing, right? With your eyes, not with your hands.
I'll sweeten the deal for you. He takes off his mask and tosses it to you. There.
Stacy tries to catch it with her left hand.
Dexterity check. Ironically, a dexterity check as opposed to a sinestral check. Hey, that's a joke for all the Latin mages. Yeah, you catch it.
Yes.
You see his very scarred, sad satyr face. You see something in between an elf and a goat. Blonde hair, despite his very rather dark skin, which makes you wonder about his heritage. Now, even playing field. The seed,
Stacy
Stacy.
straightens her back. Makes a whistle noise, and Peligro comes out of the backpack onto Stacy's shoulder, and Stacy says to Peligro, "Please, bring me the seed." As Peligro goes back to the backpack, and you hear like the rummaging around and a little bit of squeaking. And after like a minute or so, Peligro comes out with the seed in his tiny little paws, and Stacy takes the seed from Peligro and also gives Peligro a little
Pat on the snoot.
no, like what
A scratch
kind
on the chin.
of natural nuts would lie around at a time like that?
Yeah, you hand him like a pine nut.
And hands Peligro a little pine nut from the ground. And yeah, Peligro is allowed to stay outside. And
That's right. He's an outside hamster.
now holding the seed in both of Stacy's hands, she walks towards Blightwood.
He bends down a little bit to get to an eye level with you, and you can see his black eyes focusing on the seed. This beautiful, intricate little pine cone looking thing with 2 large spikes resembling the ears of a jackal. Very well, I'm satisfied. This'll do. My mask, if you would. I feel rather naked without it.
Stacy hands out the mask with her left hand again and puts the seed with her right hand back into her backpack.
Very well. He takes a step back and looks at both of you. Well, ask away. I'm an open book, though you might not understand what's written in me.
Stacy leans quickly over to Xiomara and forms the word salads and waits for confirmation.
What word? I didn't hear that via Discord.
Salads, like how to or what the weak point would be for them.
Okay. I mean, I would just scoot over to Stacy and crouch down on a level and just like whispering between each other. Like, we could also ask how to like kill the god, but I don't know. I think, but like weak points are very good.
Stacy nods and she tries to make the question like to have it like both, like to ask for how to kill the god themselves, but also like to ask
Finally,
for
only
the
31
weak
sessions
point.
in, and we're finally talking about killing God. We've done it, everyone.
The true goal of every D&D campaign.
All right. How do you formulate your question? How do you phrase it?
Is there another way to kill a god besides destroying everyone who believes in them?
But maybe ask for the very specific god, because otherwise he can just ask for any god. And gods might have different ways to kill them, you know?
Perfect.
Do you
Okay.
think me that deceptive? I thought
Yes.
we built up trust.
No.
Very well.
I thought this is like a monkey's paw situation. It very
Yeah.
much seems like that.
That's very much like asking a
just
good-
Tyr standing nearby near the pond, just taking a weed onto a tree, and he just turns around and be like, you know, the monkey's paw and stuff.
So yeah, Stacy corrects herself and said, "Is there a way to kill Ilmer besides just using possible, and you tell me, weak spots of their follower?"
Ah. Now, you young people won't quite remember this time, but Ilmar used to be the Lord of Mercy. His followers would go around and
Crazy.
how crazy, right? Hard to see now,
I was
isn't
crazy
it?
once.
Are you done finished? Are you finished taking a wee anyway?
Tyr is wandering off.
Not canon, by the way. This did not happen anyway. Appeal to the, and a part of them still cares for the old ways. To give mercy to those who need it, to give kindness to those suffering, and to help back up those who have fallen. If you find a way to appeal to that, perhaps instead of destroying them, you might rehabilitate them. Other than that, well, hitting them really hard will do the trick. If you want to hit them really well, though, you might want to look for a lack of armor plating in, I believe, between their thighs. No one ever thinks to be hit there, you see. Neither do these idiots. Besides, on the north side of the castle, there's a small crack in the wall. A hamster might slip through and collapse it by moving a brick on the other side, though. I'm not entirely sure where you'd find a hamster at this hour. He smirks at you, Stacy. Besides that,
Stacy smirks to Pellegro and winks.
I smirk to no one.
very well. There you have it. Not entirely sure you are in the habit of gambling away any more of your prized possessions and secrets, though I'll be able to oblige. You know how to find me. He snaps his finger and disappears.
But I think that turned out to be quite useful.
I think so too. I'm still not quite sure why he wanted to see the seed.
What is
Well.
it about the seed, by the way? I was not there when you...
Stacy tells
Got it.
Yamara about the seed as they wander back to camp, and we go on break.
I tell you in the break.
But I wanted to talk more with Stacy.
All right.
I made plans.
And to say something.
Something.
Good. Good, you're
Oh
up.
boy.
Sadie, what you
Wow.
doing?
Well, you did mention that Lefave was not in it at the moment.
She's not locked in.
So,
She's locked the fuck out, dude. She's crashing out.
So I'm going over there trying to get some lock back in.
Huh? What's up?
I should ask you that question. You've been distracted, to say the least.
Had another vision from the big man below. If you know what I'm saying. Give me an insight check.
I mean, I never know what anyone's saying, but
Insight or religion in your case? Insight will
well.
do. With the 23, big man below is something that something that people from outside the faith of Ayergo would call the god. Ayergo, of course, being the god of the dead. You have the idea she's using that word that phrase ironically now. It seems she's been having visits from a god in her sleep. Huh. Strange how that keeps happening, isn't it? Anyway.
You don't think they're trying to get under your skin? This crucial moment?
Nah. It's Yergo's usually always looked out for me. I mean, he's the reason I'm back. But he's also the reason that she lifts her eye patch up a bit, you know. He asked me a question, and he asked me to think on it, and last night he came for me to deliver on the answer. I wasn't entirely sure I gave him the right answer, but well, dice are cast.
Did you give him the answer you thought he wanted, or did you give them the answer from your heart?
I'm not sure Yergo wants anything. I'm not entirely sure I have a heart. She chuckles.
say, bestie.
So true. She takes you aside to like a small, quiet clearing. You can see.
Do you also hear those two people bathing?
You hear a
That's a
stone in the distance being absolutely obliterated. Bathing. Oh, I'm not entirely sure they're doing this for recreational purposes. I'm gonna conduct a ritual tonight and you're going to help me, Seri. Appease the old gods, as it were.
Do I need to protect you, or how can I help? That
I'm gonna need your blood, Seri.
oof.
Don't worry, it's not as
Yes.
bad as it sounds, it's just... This time I can't chicken out and just sacrifice red wine instead. This one's the real deal. And once I conduct this ritual, I'll be set. Set for what? I'm not entirely sure yet, but, well, as I said, dice have been cast.
Mhm. I've
Anyway.
come to trust you over the past few weeks, so I'll be there to help. I would just afterwards require your advice in the matter as well.
Naturally. Hang on, I've got a new portrait for the Farf that I never got to finish, and I'm just
New
gonna put up a
Lefave.
sketch. I'm just gonna put up a sketch. I'm just gonna sketch up a pit. I'm just gonna sketcheroo. I'm just gonna
Straight
Sketching it.
sketching it.
straight up sketching it. I thought this already looked very cute, but you know.
Ooh, amazing.
Where is? I don't see.
In the side chat.
Ooh.
Thanks, Eddie.
Oh no, they're hot.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh.
All for the romance
Nice.
arc of Sassetti and Mick.
Yeah, you're gonna get like it's gonna be like a monster camp where you get like a pin-up-esque picture of Lefave where she's like doing something silly while wearing a bikini or something. I don't know.
Baking pancakes.
She's baking pancakes, exactly. She's trying to keep the pancakes away from the little dragon. Anyway, we skip now for you, Seti, to a couple hours later. With some of the surrounding stones, Lefave has put up another cairn, like you saw in the cemetery in WoW. If I keep mumbling, it just sounds like wow.
Wow.
Like the cemetery in Wago, and you see she took a little souvenir from the cemetery with a small wax-covered skull that she puts on the top. As she takes off her armor and begins applying a ceremonial... wait. Is that the word? Ritual paint upon her body. She gestures for you to do the same.
I follow along.
As you comply with the demands of the ritual, she kneels down and offers a small prayer to the big man below. The quiet sounds of the winter forest at night now fall deathly silent. The birds stop tweeting. The ground stops moving. The twigs stop snapping. All you hear is what sounds like one colossal exhale. She mumbles most of the words, but the last words of the prayer she says loud and clear. Lord of the dead, I summon you. The sky around you, pitch black with just the occasional star before, now turns a deep red, as if you're trapped inside of a wine bottle. An acrid smell steps into the air, like a crypt, only you've already been embalmed. And instead of the cairn, there now stands a man. You see a man not quite, a little taller than you, though not quite Lafar's height. A drow dressed in clothes you've seen around Uago, some kind of leather armor, and a dutiful little dinosaur, a dutiful little Macroraptor sitting on his shoulder. You can see on his face that he is almost a carbon copy of your companion, though he still has both of his eyes. You see now where she got the face, though probably not the height. Michelle Lafave. Daughter. This is a big sacrifice you must make. You realize this, don't you? Yes, Father. Whatever it takes. The drow man now looks to you, Seti. Will you hold her accountable, Snake Man?
I have no idea what that would even mean, but I will hold her protected while she performs her duties.
And if she cannot, what will you do?
Whatever I must.
A smile creeps upon his face, and you see the man change into a Yuan-Ti woman. A woman you recognize to be a mother. Very well, son. I'm grateful for that. I know now, wherever I send my child, that she will be in capable hands. And worry not about your fate. It is written now in my books. And what is written in those cannot be erased.
No little
She
sneak
raises-
peek on one the date.
Come again?
No little sneak peek on the date.
Sooner than you think, though not too late. It'll be a warm day in August. You will hear the crying of seagulls, and you will smell the salt on the air. You will think of nothing but home. You will think of your children and your parents. And you will hear a song played on a 3-stringed lute. Not too soon, but not too late either. As you look down and ponder this prophecy, the woman transforms now into something a little bit more shapeless, a little bit less defined, an amalgam of all the people who've ever come before. Your mother, her father, Tyr's parents, Stacy's father, Xiomara's mother, all kinds of people who have ever died. Marty's dad. People who are loved ones of people you know, and then loved ones of people you didn't know. People who have died, who have lived good lives and bad lives. People who have died. The avatar of death now stands before you, and it demands a sacrifice. Seti, do you agree to the terms of the ritual to hold Lafav accountable by a blood oath?
I do.
Your maximum HP is permanently reduced by 5. So is Lafav's. The sky clears now as Lafav tumbles to her hands. Now sitting there on all fours. For a moment you think you see a large white wolf. And then she just turns into a Lafav again. Stands up, and you can see now that her right eye, her good eye, has filled up with blood. Seti, you would have a napkin somewhere, do you? Yeah. It's not spilling over the snow.
I tear off a piece of my rope and give it to her.
She dabs off her eye, and then she does something you didn't expect, and moves her eye patch over to her other eye. You see now clearly what was before just a dull marble of what appeared to be grey stone has now taken on a deep black hue. The iris is stark white, and the pupil red like blood. The eye of death. And I'm just gonna give you the new stat block for the 5 that I prepared for this. Let me just get it real quick. Will only be a minute, folks. Don't go anywhere. Wow.
New Lefave hits.
Oh, hang on. Skip it what? Where are my downloads?
Meanwhile, I'm just here and being like, what? Stacy never knew that her father died, and now I'm sitting here with that knowledge.
Technically, Stacy's not even sitting there with that knowledge. Head tier has that knowledge.
As I said, Stacy doesn't has the knowledge, only me.
Which, as the two of you return to the camp, to some shocked gasps and intrigued looks upon your companion and yourself, as the two of you know covered in what appears to be, well, blood. The two of you wash yourselves, or possibly each other. I don't know. I don't judge. As we move over a couple hours ago to Tyr. Tyr, what have you been up to?
I witnessed the weirdest conversation, and I tried to tell them about the monkey's paw thing, so they don't do the stupid thing and ask a question that could be misinterpreted. After that, I went right over to Ren to talk strategy for the coming fights that we're gonna have. What are we gonna do, right?
Northgate. How the
Captain?
travel store treating you? You were screaming in your bedroom last night, I heard.
I mean, that's none of your business.
Oh, isn't
Anyways.
it? Well, if any of my soldiers stay up tonight because of you, you're gonna hear about it tomorrow, tell you what.
Alright.
Talk to me, Orc.
Well, what is your idea of the next coming days?
The next
Where do
day,
you need me?
if we have any luck, we'll be out of here by the next dusk. The idea is that that when morning breaks, we infiltrate the fort, dismantle all of the teleportation circles and tunnels and what have you, and with as many clerics still inside, we plant a bomb that reduces this entire hill here to a crater.
All right. So you're planning on keeping them in the castle while we plant the bomb, and then we make our escape and close
That's
the door
right.
behind us.
Exactly.
Oh, that sounds very exciting. That's not the kind of strategy you would have learned, I believe, in the core. So
She
Where did you
takes
get
out
that
a
idea?
knife and stabs it. She takes out a knife, adeptly twirls it in her hands in a way you've never seen before, and then rams it into the table. Give me an insight check.
yo, what happened to my friend?
You've often wondered about the crisscrossing scars on her face. She already had them when she joined the Corps.
A Tyr is a
15.
beautiful rock of a man. He does not understand anything.
15 insight. You remember that she was an orphan. Her parents abandoned her on a farm. Indeed, her last name, Kinesis, was the name of the farm that she was found on. She moved through several foster families until she came of age at around 18 and was thrown into the streets. With nothing else to do, she joined the guards, but you remember now, she was left to her own devices when she was 18. She joined the guard when she was 22. Something doesn't add up. What'd she do in the interim? And then it comes to you. Oh. Maybe the reason that the criminal underground was a little less effective after Kinesis joined wasn't just that she's a very good guard, but also that one of the biggest players had left.
How have I never heard about this? I've been in the force with you for what? I mean, is she the same age as me?
You joined when you were 17, she was 22.
Okay, so we've known each other for 20 years, and I've never heard this.
She shrugs.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess I never
Conversation
asked.
never came
hey.
up. Conversation never came up, Northgate. A lot of things I don't like talking about too. Yeah. Suppose one of
You
these
don't have
days,
to.
over a couple drinks, I'll tell you how I got these stars. You wanna know how I got these scars? I'll tell you how I got these scars. Not today. We've got Ilmarites to kill.
God damn. All right. Do you want to show me the bomb?
Oh,
kind of interested now.
She takes you over to the artificer's tent where Hull is tirelessly working with her fellow artificers over a couple of devices. Though the intention is mainly grabbed by what you recognize to be a coffee machine. Nonetheless, mug in hand, she approaches you. Hang on, where's her picture? Holy shit. Where is it? I'm looking for it. You guys start vamping now. Oh no, I haven't uploaded it. Okay.
I mean, Oh. I'm just taking. I'm just looking at this room. I expect, because they're artificers, there's like guns. There's a PlayStation 2 in the background. There's probably like. I mean, they have a coffee machine. I don't know, dude.
They
It's
have
like
a coffee
an AC.
machine. You can see now they're working on a couple of automated arbalests. They're working on a couple of armors. They're just trying to stave off the heat. They're gnomes. They burn up heat fast. They need to stay warm. As you can
Fair
see
enough.
now, so Hull has been now completely bundled up.
Huh.
The ex-lieutenant. Welcome to our tent. Make yourself at home, though. Be sure not to sit on anything that's making whirring noises.
You don't have to tell me twice. Tyr immediately leans on something that makes a whirring noise. Like, it doesn't even take. He doesn't finish a sentence. Anyways,
Hall looks up to you, looking a little confused, though you're having a hard time only seeing one eye and one eyebrow currently. Well, suppose you came here to see the coup de grace, I've been calling it.
oh hell yeah. Also,
She-
where do you get explosives in the middle of the blue forest? That I mean, I'm just so interested in this bomb, to be honest.
Suppose they don't teach chemistry at the Guards Academy?
Even if they did, look at me.
She looks over at Ren, who chuckles, and looks over at you again and says, well, the explosives we've been handing out to the guards, those are just made out of resin and black powder. Black powder we still had stores of in the Arianve, you know, in case. This lamp is special,
Of
though.
course.
She takes out the coup de grace. You can see now what appears to be a tiny replica of the blue lamp. This one a little bit more bomb-shaped, a little bit more round, the framing a little bit more utilitarian, less intricate, and with a very auspicious lever on top. Don't worry, there's no way of clicking accidentally. You have to put on a passport. But I'm not telling you. Don't look at me that way. The idea is that this thing tears a hole into the fabric between the planes, tearing asunder anything in its way, on a much smaller radius than the blue lamp.
That's fucking nuts. Well,
Oh, I'm telling you, you don't know the half of it. It cleans itself up too. By the time we leave the fort and this thing goes off, there's not gonna be anything left but a big hole. Now, provided we don't blow straight into the Underdark and have a couple of Amberhawks on our asses, we should be good to go right away. And after that, well, we'll just have to see.
wait, so you say it opens a rift between worlds. Are we just putting the castle somewhere else?
No. It's opening a rift in between worlds, and as
Oh.
each world tries to pull on what's inside simultaneously, it gets torn into a million little shards. It's pretty gruesome when you get down to it.
I think it's pretty epic, honestly.
Yup.
Well,
Takes a sip.
yup. Tyr turns to Ren. So, what would you have me do? I'm under your command now, so
Well, not quite. But she throws your old badge over to you. Hold this thing into the air. Hold this thing into the air. My archers are gonna take care of something for you. But you only get one shot. My archers are gonna be busy running around trying not to get killed. This will be more of a
Right.
guerrilla action, if you can believe it. Oh yeah. She hands you. Please add to your inventory. Archer's badge. One use. Above table, you use this thing once. It costs you a free action, and you target it at like a group of enemy, and that a group of enemies, and that group of enemies is gonna be get destroyed like immediately.
holy shit. Okay, hold on. I'm just taking the note. I'm gonna add that after the session. One time use.
Or maybe you need to use it this session.
That's fair.
Just obliterates, just like that.
Point at enemy to obliterate. Incredible. Well, that's not at all too much power for one man. Thank you very much.
But remember, it's only one use, yeah.
Yeah. I did get
As
that.
you see now, a tiny gnome with a coffee in his hand irritably bumps into Ren, then starts muttering in gnomish to himself. Oh, for Victor Ren ushers the two of you. Ren takes you by the hem of your shirt and drags you out of there. Loud gnomish swearing ensues. The two of you move on. Ren says, "Well, you just have to get ready. When all this is over, I got a message from the airship that's on its way. I've already told you, right? The Ludovica? Yeah. Something about my position at the guard is about to change. I'm not entirely sure what.
Do you think it's gonna be bad?
Hell if I know. They're also talking about reinstating the Dawnbreak Legion. Give me a history check.
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna ask. Ooh,
Now, you might know that Morocco's back in the day, about 800 years ago, used to be a colony of an empire called the Lantanian Empire. Now, the empress of that empire had a little sister called Luciana. And he said, "You go on, conquer the new world. I can't deal with you right now." She sent her with a bunch of ships, with a whole legion of imperial soldiers, called Dawnbreak Legion. This was the first and only army standing army that Morocco's ever had, and they fell out of fashion after a while, after a couple of slave revolts, and Morocco's transforming from a colonial imperial power to more of a independent city-state. However, it seems the prince has used his remaining imperial powers as the only true heir to the empire to reinstate the Legion. For what purpose? Can't be said.
I have a bad feeling about this. Says Tyr to Ren.
Fucking tell me about it. If he wants to bring back the army, that means we're gonna get war.
Now, if I remember correctly, outside of the game, if I remember correctly, I wasn't super jive with the prince being instated. I feel like that sort of marked the end of my belief in the. Do I remember this correctly?
You remember the prince getting more powers as the king fell ill, and one of the first things the king did was defunding the guard.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah.
That being said, you're
I-
also here on behalf of the prince. The prince wanted to pick out some of his lead guards and send them over to the Blue Forest to take care of that dang blue lamp. You were one of those
Yeah.
guards.
And then I lost almost all my men because we got ambushed on an airship, and I'm pretty sure the prince would have known about it. And I quit the force then and there, so I believe. I'm sick and tired of that son of a bitch.
Whoa. Listen, the queen might have been a concubine. That doesn't make him a son of a bitch. She says sarcastically and starts chuckling. Well. One step at a time, right, Northgate?
Of course.
Of course. Now I suggest you talk to some of our allies before and get a good night's rest. I'll go over the tactic again with the whole team later, but who knows when they'll be back. I still need to get my men in order as well. We're still scouting out the perimeter, but it doesn't look great. We're definitely going to do some fighting.
I think we can do with some fighting.
Your arm twitches and it tries to go towards your hammer that slugs your back. Is this like a vein popping on the side of your head? Like, oh, I could do some fighting.
When Tyr heard earlier that there's gonna be a guerrilla action where we likely would have to sneak, I was like, I'm literally in plate armor. I'm gonna be shambling like a fucking like I don't know. I'm gonna be shambling like oh my god.
She gives you
I-
it's like a pound of scrap metal, like a
Yes,
amount of scrap
correct.
metal.
Yes.
She assures you that you would be less of the hunter sneaking up to the deer, and more of the arrow piercing its throat, if that's helpful.
You always knew how to put me to work.
Yep. She shoves you aside as she goes back to her tent to strategize. You hear the
Fair enough.
scraping noise of somebody whetting his swords, and you look over to find Kustin. Doing exactly
How are you doing,
that.
Birdman?
Getting ready. Getting ready to give them hell.
We will.
What are you doing anyway?
So there was this conversation I overheard while pissing earlier. Anyways.
I do not need to know. I do not need to know that, at all.
You're missing out on some good analogies. Anyways, so
Your mind gets distracted shortly as you imagine a birdman pissing standing up.
well, I just wanted to know what the fuck the plan is, and I just talked to the lieutenant to make sure.
Ah, and by the amount of swearing you're doing, I suppose you spend a lot of time with Nandari.
Yes, correct. We've known each other for a long time.
Well, sorry, I can't settle on what this character's voice is. I'm gonna settle right now. Bap, boop, bap. Well, I trust she's thought about this a lot. I can see the scouts have been hard at work, and I've been working hard to instruct them as well. It's it's looking like we're walking towards the end now, too.
I gather you will be part of the quieter bit of this operation then.
No, I'll be in the fray. I'll be slaughtering the bastards. In fact, I was hoping you might point me at who to slaughter. Above table, Tyr, would you once again like to have the stab block for Kustin?
Yeah, I'll take him. I think as he says that, I guess he's still like focusing on the sword while talking to me.
Yep.
I hold my hand out to him, expecting that he grabs it, and then we do the very powerful like handshake, you know.
The predator
that-
handshake, yeah.
Yeah. And I say, fuck yeah.
Damn right.
We're gonna give him hell tomorrow.
Indeed. I plan on familiarizing them with the curse of the Blue Forest, and I plan to make them scream as they die.
So true, bestie.
As Tyr zones out and
I'm sorry.
imagines a colossal crow invading the fort, just picking out the soldiers. It's like, give them hell, You zone back in, and you shake hands one more time before Costin goes back to preparing.
Yeah, I mean, I have some preparing of my own to do. But I don't believe there's any more people I want to talk to. I guess the girly pops are off, and the snake is getting bled dry. I guess.
Right at
I'm just running
right
around
at
at
that
this point.
moment, as you think that to yourself, you hear a call from across the camp. Oi!
Oh shit! It's the cowboy.
I'm right, that's me, partner. I got a proposition to make for you. If you'll listen.
Please.
Now this is cherry pie. He points at the colossal wyvern standing next to him, just kind of
He's
scooting on the
my
ground.
cherry pie.
She flicks her tongue out at you.
Wow.
And the
a
cherry
gift.
pie, she's got a heart full of vengeance and a belly full of fire, if you can believe it. And she's brought friends too. You hear a distant call of a wyvern in the distance, and then another, and then another. Seems somehow Renalan has brought an entire swarm of wyverns.
How are we gonna use them if we're planning of invading the castle? I mean,
Well, the
I'm
idea is,
interested.
suppose you've never shepherded any cattle.
I have not. Tyr looks nervously at the floor because he doesn't know how to read what he just said. Hearing that from a cowman was a little bewildering. Anyways,
He puts both hands on his belt buckle. Well, see, here's the thing. Those sheep, they want to go everywhere. And if you're not careful, they're going to eat up your entire fields. Which is why you got a shepherd dog. And he puts one hand on Cherry Pie. You follow?
I'm so close.
We're going to make sure those bastards don't run anywhere into the forest. And they stay there in the nice, cozy castle.
I gotcha.
And we're going to do that using Cherry Pie and her reading club. The wyvern
May I
now
pet
gives a
it?
shot. No, you pet her and she puts her hand. She drives her head into your hand like a cat would. Only she's the size of a horse.
Yeah. Tyr
And-
feels the familiar warmth of Sky Daddy. He really
Sky Daddy? Who's that?
what fucking Vulcan.
Oh yeah, more like Mountain Daddy, but yeah.
Mountain Daddy. Okay, fair enough. Something about this is very calming to me. I know there's a war coming, but Tyr has he's calm but also really excited at the same time. Don't know how to
Tyr,
yes.
will you be ready to do what's necessary?
You mean kill, bludgeon, run, scream, do what I
No
was
running.
born for?
No running. But
No
screaming? Yeah. More specifically, blowing into this here whistle. He hands you a very intricately made whistle made out of dragon bone. Blow this
And
once.
that items left and right today. I'm sorry, hold on.
Enter the wyvern whistle to your inventory. Also one use.
Yes. One time use. I assume this gets me the wyverns to come.
Exactly. And once again, they'll destroy enemies in a certain area that you point at.
Yeah. Tyr getting like his own personal bomb and Batmobile is really the Batman of the party.
Well, he's not going to ride the wyvern into battle. Unless he wants
Yet.
to.
Are you fucking kidding me? Anyways, well, thanks. It's a lot of responsibility.
I could pass it on to someone else. What's important to me is that these babies have somewhere to fire at. You can hear a
I'm
loud
gonna find
purring
them.
noise from the wyvern now. All right, here.
What is your role in all of this? Otherwise, then you're
The
just
wyverns wouldn't know what to do without me. I have a way of speaking with them. Besides that, I was staying back here at camp, making sure no one runs over it.
all right. I'll speak to you later. I mean,
Yes, you will.
after all of this is over. Good luck.
Tips
Godspeed.
his hat at you.
Tyr finds that so hot. I cannot unemphasize this. He's had a weird feeling about this conversation, but as soon as the hat was tipped, he was like, "Right."
Right, men.
Sudden realization that he likes men.
It comes back to me. I mean, usually Tyr only likes killing and bludgeoning and just being just a figure of general after, but sometimes he forgets that he can love people, and today he remembered.
That's very sweet and wholesome. Speaking of sweet
Cowboy.
and wholesome, respectively, Stacy and Samaru, you come back to the camp.
Oh my god, we come back to the camp.
Your
Also on
eyes
the
are a little
way,
bit sorer. Stacy, your hands are a little bit warmer and your feet are a little bit colder. But that stone, he had it coming.
I think on the way back to camp, I just let the information slip that to Stacy and Stacy only. That, by the way, I know of insect wings, but don't make a big deal out of it.
And then Stacy being like, yeah, you're not the first one.
Yeah, good.
Yes, Stacy just gives a knowing nod and nothing else.
No,
Very
no,
good to understand each other.
You two come back to camp arm in arm, and then, well, there's still one companion that needs to be talked to. Ashling, who is staying near the campfire, just warming her hands. Though you can see now, Stacy, that your master isn't necessarily absorbing any of the warmth. She looks purposeful, but also kind of beside herself. Not unlike Lefave, though Lefave isn't anywhere to be seen.
Stacy approaches Ashlyn.
Stacy, you find some time to relax before the big day.
Stacy chuckles and said, "Yeah, it involved cracking stones or almost melting them. It was fine."
All right, the old smelting belt. I'm familiar. She chuckles to herself. You know, back in the day, we dragons didn't have anyone to talk to. We'd just be saddled with the responsibility, and then we'd have to carry it alone. She looks at you with warm eyes. That's one of those traditions I don't really care for.
Stacy nods and puts her hand on Ashlyn's shoulder and says, "Yep, that's good because now you
Just
have
on your
me
tippy
to talk
toes, trying
to."
to reach all the way up.
I thought Ashlyn was sitting on the fire, not standing.
On the fire? Okay, let's say she's sitting in front of the fire, and you only have to reach down a little bit to reach her shoulders because her shoulders are already on chin height for you.
I mean, otherwise Stacy would just transform her back into her dragon form, so
Yo,
she can
long Stacy?
fly.
Long Stacy. Hang on. Do I have her somewhere? There she is. Right, you are. There's something I should give you. She hands you a small wreath made out of dead twigs. It should be flimsy in your hands, though it seems more stable than diamond. She puts it gently in your hands. Add to inventory, please, Soulburn Wreath.
Mm-hmm. Soul burn, okay. It sounds dangerous.
Right. There wasn't much the face on back in Walgo could give us. So, I channeled the last of its inner taste into this little relic. It's very powerful. Should not be used gently. You're not going-
Daisy puts the wreath around her right wrist and says, "Oh no," she just nods. She nods. What else is with this wreath?
Those who serve the fell Lord Ilmar cannot die. Their souls are returned to their body immediately, and they rise again as vile creatures, undead and undying. You will put a stop to that with this here wraith. It will absorb their souls.
Daisy contemplates that for a hot second and is like, But also, I could offer them mercy. And if they don't want it, then I can absorb their soul.
She looks at you curiously. Have you been studying up your religion? Your religion work?
Daisy chuckles and says, Yeah, I was studying.
Great, good for you. I never could find the time to read on travels. My mind always wanders further ahead. As it does now. Not entirely sure what will await us tomorrow morning. More importantly, at the end of this, everything. When the siege is done, when the circus is defeated and the chain lies broken, what will become of us? You get the idea that by us she means the druids.
They are still needed to keep the balance. Like, yeah, maybe we mended something and it's in balance, but as you know, the scales will always tip.
There's wisdom in those words. I'm not entirely sure they didn't come from the dragon. Though I think I don't give you enough credit. She gets up, finally. One more thing. She takes a necklace from around her neck and hands it over to you. You can see now it is made of a dragon tooth. I know, trinkets don't fill the needs that words of wisdom might, though. Right now I don't necessarily have many words. My mind is wandering once again. This necklace will draw my attention, perhaps. Make me stop wondering and make me focus on a certain something. A certain something that maybe you need destroyed. Please add to your inventory, Dragon Tooth Amulet. 1 use. What it does basically, it summons the dragon Asher, also known as Ashling, to destroy a certain amount of enemies.
Nice.
But again, it only
This
has
is what
one
I
use.
say.
Right, it is. Now, suppose we should meet up with the lieutenant. I think she's finally thought of a tactic.
Oh, yes, I have maybe some important information for her as well.
Right on. The 4 of you finally return to the tactician's tent. You see now that all the companions are there. Renalan, Ashling, Hall, Of course, Rendari, as well as all the artificers and guards who came with you. You all look now to Rendari, who explains to you the plan. Yeah, it's time for me to change the map.
Daisy raises her hand like the good little girl she is.
Oh yeah?
I have information that in the castle walls there is a crack, and a small willing creature can fit through it, and she tries to remember what Blightwood said, and she just goes on with, yeah, anyway, we can get in. Maybe Shumara knows it more. I was a little bit
I have it.
spooked.
I do remember it.
The North Wall, you say, huh?
But how do we make Siomara tiny?
No, I actually also have another thing that I would like to ask. But first, in the north of the castle, there's a crack in the wall that a tiny creature, like our dearest hamster, can go into and then widen it and make the wall like crumble around, so that we can get in sneakier than maybe some other way. Yes.
Very good. But it's only one of 3 approaches. As you can see now, she pointed at the map. We can approach from the north, which will lead us through a great wasting ground for the Order. I've been told it smells disgusting and is disgusting to walk through. However, it is by far the path of least resistance if we want to get inside the castle walls. The wyverns that our good friend here summoned, she nods over to Renan, are going to make sure that those guards don't do anything stupid. Our other approach is to take the eastern approach. She points now at the great big campsite in front of the castle here on the eastern ground. That would be the path of most resistance, but it would also be the most direct path. We'd also take out a great deal of guards on the way, which would make our work inside the castle walls a lot easier. And then finally, the stores here to the south. Some guards here, some obstacles, though mostly once we're through. We can't approach from the west before any of you wander. Turns out the castle's built on a natural ramp. On the other side of it, nothing but air. And I don't suppose any of us recently learned how to fly, so that will not be a way for us to approach.
Stacy raises her hand again.
Yes, Stacy.
But I can fly. I'm a dragon.
She crumples her forehead. Yeah, right. This is not the time to be joking, Stacy. Either way, we need to decide on a way that all of us can use.
Would it be beneficial for us to have people inside of the camp before we attack? Because I might have a way that we could get people in.
In?
Well, you see, I rummage through my backpack and I pull out the letter of the Lady Inquisitor that I've had with since I think like session 3 or something. I have the orders of the Lady Inquisitor, and I could take a group of people. I'm quite good at lying, and during the night go to the campsite, act like I have gotten these orders from one of the followers of the Order, and that they sent me here to receive sanctuary. And if I played well, we could get inside and coordinate with you lot to stage an inside attack.
Renalyn raises another eyebrow. But you don't look like an oracle of the Crooked Man. They're gonna have a lot of difficulty believing that you're one of those.
See, I have I have something else that I actually discuss with everybody present at the moment that could also help with that. But let's just say I have a way to make myself look like something that I'm not.
I mean,
You can see
yes,
the gears.
we've all heard of makeup.
You can see the gears turning in Rendar's eyes, and she says, "Well, that would take out a great deal of guards if you could get in before the main vanguard. After that, well, this we'll be going slightly faster, but it'll be the same schedule. Get in, destroy the teleportation circles, plant the bomb, and get out."
Yeah. I believe that is
Why don't the
manageable.
four of you think a little bit about the plan while we go on another 5-minute break?
We.
That's what I'm
Yes.
gonna do.
Bye-bye.
Also, are we talking about the bio dad or like the surrogate dad?
Would Seti know the difference?
Yeah,
Would
probably.
Seti know the difference?
The bio dad is a human, and the surrogate dad is an elf.
Oh, I
Which
thought it-
one did I
And-
see? That's a question
don't
for
know.
Siska. Which one did I see?
You saw a human.
Wait, so that's the bio dad, right? No.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's the
that's-
bio dad.
Stacy was originally a half-elf, you might remember.
Yeah, so that's why I was confused. Because like, which half was the elf? Was it the father of the mother? Fuck.
Imagine if, like, a human man and an elf man got together and adopted a half-elf child, and then they said, like, yeah, it's only right.
Oh my god, it's like theoretical MPreg. Amazing.
This is not Praxis, this is the other thing.
This is Thancred.
This is Thancred.
Listen, Thancred is a dad, so it checks out.
So blue beastie. So, while I
Yes.
was
Gonna
gone and I
fuck?
had myself deafened and mutant, what did you discuss? What conclusion did you come to?
Well,
Right,
We
we
came
were supposed to
no
strategize.
conclusion. Our conclusion
You
was
fucking morons! You had one job!
I mean, we got
conclusion
distracted
was-
by the literal nukes in our hands.
Yeah, and we got
Yeah.
distracted by other children in the
Oh yeah,
Adults.
we were thinking of the ramifications of whether or not there are children in that camp that I
Yeah.
might nuke. So
God,
I think
roll inside.
That's
Roll inside. Everyone roll inside. Yeah, my
Okay.
favorite skill check. Everyone roll inside to see if there's fucking children. In this camp full of
I-
war
The
criminals.
investigation.
I don't know.
Fine, that means there are no children.
Seti and me are like probably not. like
Who would bring children to a fort?
we'll just look for child-sized
who would-
corpses afterwards. Bye.
Who
Well,
would
it's a
bring
lot of
children
dead
to a place
dwarves
of
here. What the hell
sanctuary?
is this?
Exactly. Who brings children to the clearly evil coded camp in front of the
Who brings
All these
children
dead-
to the site of their worship? Yeah.
Who
on.
brought their kid?
To work.
Well, what you guys figure out is that Seti recalls what he's seen while he was attacking the Order along with Lafave. If there are any children, they are probably prisoners or hostages.
Oh
Damn.
fuck.
And
can nuke
Do not kill the hostages.
Rendari scouts did not report anything in terms of like prisoners.
That's pretty good.
Okay, wait, so did they kill the prisoners?
Oh,
Those
no, that's not
monsters!
good. Tim.
No! Right.
Okay.
I think Stacy just really doesn't care if we go a sneaky way or an
I mean, we
all-out
can-
way.
I mean, we
thought
can
we were
do
Stacy- Stacy.
the
Yeah,
we can do the triple attack. One group goes from the north, one group goes from the south, and one group is like, "Hey, we are refugees. Please let us in."
Well, the north one is with the small entrance where a certain hamster-sized companion
Yeah,
has to
yeah,
make
yeah,
sure that
like-
we get out. Yeah.
Yeah, so Stacy would have to go in the north with Stacy's little hamster.
Yeah.
And like break the wall open.
Can Pelligro carry a nuke?
Of course.
Well, you just,
Can we
hand
strap a nuke to the hamster?
You just had the little dragon tooth necklace to Pelligro.
Yeah.
And Pelligro's like,
All commit a war crime.
But the hamster needs to get back out also.
That's true. Damn it.
But I honestly love the idea of just being like, oh well, we'll let the hamster do it all.
right,
And
the
if
way
you
I
want
see
to
it,
just
yeah.
send someone in with a nuke
You
and
have three
let the thing.
options. You have three options for the main invasion, which are you either go from the north, which means you're gonna have 2 skill challenges and no combat. You go from the east, which means you're gonna go through the main cap and have 2 combat encounters but no skill challenges. Or you go through the supply camp in the south, which means you're gonna have 1 skill challenge and 1 combat encounter.
I think that sounds nice. The last one. What do you guys
You
think?
can also reduce each reduce each thing by either a combat encounter or a skill challenge, depending. If you go and send somebody into the camp first to infiltrate, i.e., using doing not Susie's idea, Xiomara's idea. Susie's idea. Send in the hamster with a nuke.
We all remember Sandra from like the very first session.
I mean, we would save ourselves probably a combat encounter by straight nuke to a hamster.
Yeah, but then everybody is like, oh, there's some weird shit going on there because the nuke is not gonna kill a god.
I
It's
will
just gonna
say,
be like, there are more people here.
each nuke that I've given you, the whistle, the amulet, what else?
Wasn't it
The
the badge
Stacy.
you gave me?
Yeah, the badge. The whistle, the amulet, and the badge. Each of them are supposed to take out, like, most of 1 combat encounter so that you only have to fight the dregs. Or if you have, like, 1 elite enemy, it's gonna take out 1 elite enemy and you can proceed.
Right, so we won't kill a god.
No.
But I mean, I can do the thing where I infiltrate because I don't need to use a spell slot for the disguise stuff because of my ring. And we just meet up because like I can send to you people and just
Yep,
be
you
like, where
can.
the fuck are you?
Like Xiomara.
Great, so
will you do when
Xiomara is
you're in
gonna
trouble?
Xiomara is gonna take some of the guards and some of the artificers with them, so they can infiltrate the main camp and take out 1 of the combat encounters. Which means that leaves the question of where the remaining 3 of you are gonna go.
Do we
And
want the
just
skill
to-
challenge or the combat? That's the
As
question.
we- Normally I'm good in
mean-
stealth, but that's already. Oh, no,
But,
that's not-
and
that's not
also
team
Tyr
building.
wanted to be locked in, and
Yeah, I really do want to fuck some shit up.
yeah, then let us fuck up some shit.
I appreciate that. Yes, let's do that.
So what I'm
So
hearing
you
is
guys
that
to the south.
Xiomara's gonna go in a couple hours ahead of time, sneak in a couple of guards, take out 1 combat encounter, and then the rest of you are just gonna come in a couple hours later into camp, and they're just gonna take the direct approach. After 1 combat encounter and no skill challenges, you're just gonna be directly into the camp, in the castle. That's the idea.
Unless we go two-pronged and I go north stealthily as well.
And take Pelligro with you?
Probably then, yeah.
If you take Pelligro with you,
Yes.
that's gonna take away 1 skill check. Meaning you only have to do 1 skill check to get in.
I am
Stacy hands
stealthy and
Pelligro.
dexterous, so-
Yeah. Stacy hands Pelligro into Sossetti's hands and just says, "Please don't eat him."
Already with the hamster above my mouth. Oh, sorry.
Force of habit.
Right, is the decision final?
Think so, yes.
Yes.
And
gonna do it.
Seti, wherever you
Three
go,
pronged
Lafab will
attack.
come with you.
Oh, it's like we're married.
And Tyr, wherever you
And you
go,
you have
Chrissy
a
will
child.
come with
My bird son.
you. my bun.
I murmur this to myself. Just
Costi looks
Yeah.
over. Costi looks over and squawks curiously.
Stacy here because Stacy otherwise would probably feel so lost in a battle plan.
Okay, one last thing. You have you have 3 nukes that you can
dispatch.
dispatch amongst yourselves. I'd say everyone who doesn't have a companion with them should get one, which is Xiomara and Stacy. And Stacy already has the tooth necklace, which means that Xiomara can either get the badge or the whistle.
I love both of them.
What did both of them do again?
So the badge is just point your finger at a group of enemies and they get obliterated.
They get obliterated by
The
the
wyvern
by the archers.
whistle, yeah. And the wyvern whistle just calls the wyvern. They do the same thing essentially.
I would like the whistle. I think the
Alright.
whistle is fun.
Fair enough. You
Very
get
well.
the whistle.
Xiomara, the very next morning, it's about 4 a.m. The sun hasn't even thought about cresting the mountainside. Oh, cresting the distant fields. You walk now up to the gate. Oh, you walk now up to the gate of the camp. Palisades all around you. Order of the crooked members of the order on edge. One approaches you. An oracle, her eyes burned out and covered over with an intricate scarf. Accompanied by a crusader, a large burly man in plate armor, the visor betraying no emotion, good or bad, and a large hammer at his side. Both of them stare you down. What do you look like?
I mean, what does the most inconspicuous person ever look like? That is
You
part of
look
the
almost like a
order.
mirror image of the oracle, though of course the scarf over your eyes isn't real and you can see it just fine. You just have some difficulty pretending to be blind.
The chain remains. Good evening, Oracle. What brings you here at this hour?
Good evening. I try to imitate them. It has been a few nightfalls ago, if not even weeks or months, I cannot quite recall, that the Lady Inquisitor has given me the order to come here. And
The
I will
order.
show the letter.
The crusader takes it from your hands abruptly, reads through it once or twice.
These orders are very old indeed. We have since given up on our camp back in the Sithalot. You must have gotten lost quite a long time ago, Apostle.
The oracle next to him grabs her taff very tightly.
The way here has been treacherous indeed.
How did you know to come here?
Do the gods not guide you as well?
The eye. You should have said the eye.
The eye.
Gods? Apostle, who is the priest that converted you?
Do I know any priests from me growing up in the nobility
You're
and
gonna have
knowing
to make
things?
some kind of skill check right now, Xiomara. There's no way around this.
Okay.
Use the
Fuck,
badge.
wait. Like one obstacle, be like, fuck, okay.
Have
Do
you
I
like
know any
a
like
good intimidation skill or so? Like, is it high for you or?
wait. I have
Some kind of intelligence check.
yeah, let me Google. I have religion +4.
Sure.
Okay, nature is.
I also have a
I have
bomb.
investigation +7.
Sure. Give me either of them. DC is 18.
Use your inspiration if you have any.
24.
Oh, perfect.
I know all of the priests actually. Like every single one.
What's their name?
You stole
Shit,
all the
what's the
knowledge
word?
from Francesca.
Exactly. What's the
So it was
Spanish
a
word
sleight of
for-
hand check.
Exactly. You invoke Deacon Sangue.
Indeed. She fought and died bravely that night. 6 months ago. She has been in camp of late. She would rather like to see you again. What is your name, Apostle?
I cannot say Sandra again. That is old news. Wait. What is a good name?
Remember, they don't go by their actual names. They go by order names.
Yeah, fuck. What are order names? Somehow I'm stuck on Kettledom, which is a really fucking stupid name.
Oh, yes, Apostle Cattleton. Now, who are these prisoners with you? Where did they
I
come
found
from?
them from the. There's a village not far from here, and I suspect that they have nefarious plans, considering our mission.
Indeed, our mission is most vital, yet I know not of any villages nearby.
You don't know of the town.
They've come a long way to die. We shall torture them. We shall know what is the meaning of this. You have done well, Apostle, to come here and defeat this platoon all on your own. How did you accomplish such a feat?
You know, one shall never reveal their secrets too soon.
There are no secrets in the chain. Though perhaps it is time that you reunite with your deacon. She will set you straight.
The oracle looks at you with dead eyes once again. And then the gate opens on its own.
Welcome back amongst the flock, Cattledom.
You got so far. Get a point of inspiration, you dumbass. First of all. Second of all, as you make your way into camp, you lay low and wait for the right moment to call upon your allies.
There's some weird ass people in there. What the fuck?
You find now that the camp is only for preparation. These zealots do not sleep. They haven't needed to sleep for a long time. You can see that about half of them are undead, and the other half are too insane to even care about their own body anymore. So, Simar, describe to me how you and the platoon of guards take out a whole group of enemies.
I think. Okay, wait.
And also describe to me how you signal to your allies that they can arrive, that they can come.
Well, I believe I just. Okay, so we're in this weird camp, right? Is there any area that's like a little bit away from the busiest places?
Yeah. Near the wall, there's one corner between the palisades and a tent where no one sees what you're doing.
Okay, I think I would just straight up lay a fire.
You light a fire on the palisades. Hang on. Let me just. Perfect. So, with all that done, we return now to Seri and Lafave. Seri, as you see the fire go off in the distance, you know that is the signal for you and Lafave. You found the wasting grounds as disgusting as Renali had described them. You can see now that this is where the Order has been dumping all the bodies and wasted foods and trash and feces. The forest here has started to choke amongst all the dirt and debris. It takes Lefave a lot not to retch. How do you make your way through this treacherous wasteland?
Can I see a bit of a path where I could climb a bit and reach more stable ground to walk?
Yeah, finding that would either be survival or investigation.
Survival or investigation? It's gonna be survival. Lol, nope. Wait, I have inspiration. Am I gonna use it here now? Yeah, otherwise I'm never using it. 15, that's better.
You just about managed to make your way. Then finally, as you arrive at the northern wall of the castle, you find the crack described by Blightwood. Before you know it, Peligro's already inside, and after a couple of silent, nerve-wracking minutes, you hear a gentle crack, and then a loud rumble as the wall falls away in front of you. The way in is clear.
Peligro just stands there behind the wall that just
You find,
collapsed.
as you come inside, you find Peligro chewing on what appears to be a hazelnut, sitting amongst the rubble, clearly proud of himself for what he just did.
I'll pick up Peligro and the hazelnut, like, you are one powerful thing, sir. I commend you.
You hear a grateful squeak. Returning now to... Hang on, where do I put you? Returning now to... Stacy, Kirstian, and Tyr. As you see the fire building in the camp, you know that this is your signal. You approach the camp and get inside. So, you've seen already that the... Hang on. You see now that fight has already broken out between the guards, the artificers, and the small part of the troop of the Order's troops set up here. As you come inside, there are only a few left, and indeed, as you get into the mayhem of it, you make do with most of them, except one. One frail-looking friar looks at you, standing at the gate now. Crazed eyes bore into you. As you can see now, they start glowing with an unholy amber glow. And where's the thing? Where's the thing? I need to pull out the thing. Oh, I've never actually uploaded this. How about that? Classic me. As he turns
Oh,
himself
that was on
into
my bingo card, actually.
as he turns himself into an abomination of wings and limbs. Yeah, that's right. You're fighting another one of the beasties. All right.
Hell yeah.
Everyone here can roll for initiative first of all.
Yep.
Don't sound so upset about it.
Ooh!
Nice.
Oh, fuck. I'm sorry, I forgot.
You forgot
That's
what?
dexterity, right?
Yeah.
+5, so 22
Perfect.
for Castian.
Put it in chat.
Me put in chat? I have put in chat. Oh, he rolled. Oh.
All right.
D20 +7? 5? Yes, there we go. Sorry. I mean, it's almost the same roll. Whatever.
Hang on, let me see now. Perfect. We are scaled up, which means I have to make all of you bigger.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh.
Once you've all rolled for
I
initiative.
just saw the little avatar that you gave to Lefarv.
Yeah.
What is that?
This is Matea's avatar.
No.
It's the
this
Bard
is the-
avatar, isn't it?
No, this is the Blood Hunter avatar.
No, this
Yeah.
is Tancred.
No, that's Tancred. See this? Hang on. This is the Bard avatar. See, it's got the loop.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see.
And this?
Okay, so these, I guess, then blood droplets, they appear as nodes to me.
Oh, they're like wisps of flame that float around.
All right.
Oh, I see.
All right, let me look at that fucking turn order. Hey. So let's see.
The
what
Seti
did
and
Seti get?
Xiomara haven't rolled initiative.
Seti, Samara, get on
I
it.
thought we weren't there.
You're all here.
Sorry, I really thought I wasn't part of this
The
fight.
gang's all here.
The gang's all here.
Nice.
The gang's all here.
Gang's all here. You'd have to roll for Lefave then as well.
Correctly.
Yes. I also need to pull up the stat block for this thing, but that's beside the point. Dismal fledgling. So. Okay. Oh, does the farm have a +0 modifier to dexterity?
I
Doesn't
I
count.
didn't see anything for dexterity, and she has 0 dex, so yeah.
Yep. All right. 14. Samara has a
15.
4. Yeah, 15. All right. Tyr has a 17.
19. Sorry, I have a 19. It's further up. And then I fucked up rolling for Castian. And he asked me to roll again. So those two rolls, just disregard the 17. Tyr has a 19. Castian has a 21.
All right. So, descending. You're here twice. Why are you here twice? What? No. Oh, there's a lead button. Perfect. Alright, I'm gonna go through the initiative once and just ask everyone where they want to be. Seti, please indicate on the map where you and Lafar want to be.
I feel like a bit up front from where we are now, like two steps up front, and that would be good. Yeah, like that, and then I'd personally prefer Lefave after behind me, but I don't think she'd allow it. So
Just right behind you. She got your back. Alright, Christian.
That's like... Castian can actually stand back a little bit. Like there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Tyr?
Well, I'm right up there. I'm right in front.
Perfect. Stacy?
Probably I'm like already nicely positioned here. I like to stay where I am.
Okay.
Do we know what kind of beast this is? Like, is it?
This is a fledgling. This is like the kind of thing that set fire to the Faison tree. Oh, dude, this one's a great deal smaller.
Is this some sort of? I'm just trying to. What kind of creature is it? Like, is it?
It's a celestial.
Celestial. God, thank you. That's what I wanted to know.
And Sumar, where do you want to stand?
I would like to be right underneath Castian and behind. I was like, wait, yeah, there, right.
Perfect. So, finally. Seti, it's your turn.
all right. So you know what I'm gonna do. First up, I'm gonna activate my gauntlet.
Ching.
Then I'm gonna walk over there.
Menacingly.
Indeed,
Damn.
and then, as a normal person does, have a fist fight with a deity.
They have a fist fight with the Celestial. Go on, give me the attacks.
Yes. 23 and 25.
Those will both hit.
Right, and I need to quickly double check meanders. No, it's not. That's not the correct weapon.
These are the arms of Decore.
Where's my weapon gone? What the hell?
What the hell?
Arms of Tikori. Yeah, there they are. All right. Well, wait. Lightning damage. Amount of damage, number of d8s. Equal to your proficiency, which is 3, so. 1d6. No, so it's 2d8 plus 4 plus 3d8. That's 25 on the first one and 29 on the second one.
And that's all lightning damage?
No. 7 slashing? No.
Doesn't
first
matter.
one is 11.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter. It's not resistant to
It's
anything.
slashing and lightning. Yeah.
Okay, minus 25, minus 24. Let me just look at the hit points. Perfect. This combat might be a lot shorter than I thought.
Epic.
Epic.
Alright.
Crawl
it's my turn.
15 feet? Crawl is not a type of move, but Siska, what the hell? Alright. Alright, and then?
No, that's it. It's my turn.
Okay, Christian.
Cool. Cassian uses Disappearing Act as a bonus action to go here.
Swoop.
Then I will do the old 1-2. So I do a soul shot, which I have advantage on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'll be so fast.
He says while waffling.
Okay, so I hit with a dirty 20, I guess.
Yeah,
Maybe,
you do.
hopefully. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. And then I will do. Oh,
Oh, Elden Ring.
I do roll 6d6 plus 5 slashing damage, piercing damage. Yeah,
Yeah.
24 piercing damage.
Decimal is looking pretty bad. You can see it's already
Already?
starting. Yep.
Damn. That concludes Cassian's turn.
Conclusion. Alright, Stacey, you're up.
Lol.
Okay.
Wait, am I
Can
not
see-
next?
No,
No.
it's
Oh, sorry.
me. I don't know why the turn tracker is on you, but I should be next with an initiative of also 22.
I think she
Right.
deleted you.
Damn, I got deleted, I see.
That's right.
Rude.
It's fine.
You were in the initiative
Nevertheless,
twice, I had to do something.
I had to
Just
do
rest
it to you.
assured that on my end, everything looks fine.
Great.
yeah, so you see an orb forming in Stacy's hand, just like Jiraiya does in Naruto for the
Yeah.
Rasengan.
Yeah.
But this one, it's filled with ice. It's kind of cold, yeah. And let's see if the chromatic orb will hit or not.
Get him.
So
Alright.
Stacy throws the chromatic orb towards the fledgling, and it will it's hit straight into the eye
Yep, the big ol' eye in the middle.
for, let's see, roll for 15 damage.
Stacy,
Cold damage, yes.
how do you finish this mofo?
Right in the peeper.
Yeah. Stacy throws the chromatic orb right into or in the direction of the eye of the bozo. Soseti and Tyr can feel the cold air which the orb does, and Stacy nods pleasantly about herself and says, "Finally, I master my magic again."
Nice.
That's it.
That was pretty smooth.
Tear
Well,
shivers a little bit.
I suspect there's gonna be a lot more resistance inside, says Castian. Onwards and upwards, as they say. Right, folks. You can see. You remember from the tactics talk with Andari that there are 5 portals total. 4 above ground and 1 deep below the stronghold in the catacombs. Which means that you have 4 corners to go to. With 1 portal each. What's gonna be the order?
We split up.
Yeah. It's about time. No, we stick
up.
together, I guess.
I don't know why, but Stacy would either go top right or bottom right portal.
I agree with Stacy.
Alright.
Do we have like? Is there a lot of confusion going on right now in the area?
Oh yeah. Sorry. The storage area has been set on fire by the wyverns. There's a giant bronze dragon flying through the air, shooting lightning out of its mouth. Stacy, you know who that dragon is. The rest of the party does not. It's the camp is complete disarray, and right now they're already sounding the alarm because they know they're being attacked.
Okay, but do you guys think we have like 1 minute so I can conjure something?
Can you do it while running?
No. Probably not. I mean, I
Can you
would
do
like
it
to
while I carry you?
I don't know, DM, can I conjure 2 elemental while we run? While someone carries me?
As if you were made of paper, Lefave slings you over her shoulder and you start running.
Hell yeah.
Okay, I guess we can do that. Then I would like to use my spell conjure minor element conjure oh wait. No, I can conjure 4.
Okay, what are you
conjure
conjuring?
4 ice methods because they have a challenge rating of like a half, and I can conjure 4 elementals of a challenge rating half or lower.
The rest of you see as 4 tiny imps with long hooked noses spring out of the ether, chilling the air around them just as Stacy's last elemental attack, and giggling to themselves about how cool it is of Shimara to summon them.
Yeah, I'm so cool. I'm the coolest. I still look like the oracle, by the way.
Oh yeah, you still do. You barely recognize Yamara. The only way you could recognize them is by their unforgettable stance. They have a certain way of standing everywhere that makes them look like they think they're something better than everyone, which maybe they are. Who knows? You make your way into the fort and you go to the northeastern turret. There you find, hang on, Let me just find the thingy. Ah, yes. God, Roll20, one of these days you'll make sense to me. Ah, finally.
It's just one of these days.
It's just one of those days. Shit your pants. Sorry. Keep rolling. Sorry. I'll stop.
Never stop.
Alright, you limp biscuits. You're big again. You find the teleportation circle soon enough, though you'll soon be set upon by 3 elite guards. Hang on, let me just get them real quick. You get a crusader, a cleric, and an
They're so
inquisitor.
cute looking.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I get it. They're not threatening. Can you please roll initiative for your ice methods?
Wait, do I just roll 4 times right here?
No, roll 1 initiative. They all go on the same initiative.
1 initiative. Okay.
I'm not doing this
You
shit
have to
anymore, dude.
share.
Okay, wait. This is 1d20, right? Yeah.
One of them looks like he's wielding 2 popsicle.
Time to chill out, guys.
They got an 18 in the initiative.
Epic.
They have better initiative than I. What the fuck?
They are here to protect you. Of course, they have a better initiative.
Hang on, I'm just gonna get the little guys. Man, I haven't used this icon in a while.
Oh, what a time to use it.
All right, guys, position yourselves. Lefave, where do you want to stand? Lefave, where do you want to stand?
I was looking, thinking.
Incredible.
think
Stop
it is-
thinking. All right.
This is fine.
Sadie, where do you want to stand?
Next to them.
Schwank. Kustian, where are you standing?
He can stay there. Actually,
Tyr?
hold on. Castian can go back 10 feet
All right.
this way. And Tyr is just in front of the Crusader.
Schwank. Samara?
I think gonna be like here, so like there, yes, and all of my little members are around me.
Hang on.
Musquat. Madoon.
They're my
Just
little
like that.
gang.
Just like that.
I want to stand here.
Alright. I need to get some stat blocks here. Right, what do we have? We have a crusader. We have a priest. And we have an inquisitor. Did I never make an inquisitor? Oh. Shucks. Guess I'll have to improvise. No, don't improvise. You're so sexy, haha. Alright. Sadie, you're up.
Alright. Just one thing to check, but I don't think my all gauntlets are still active. That's fine. But of course, as always, I'm just going to run up and start punching.
Who you punching?
The one with the plus.
Cleric.
You woke up
The
with this
one with
cleric.
the plus.
Like the Swiss one.
The walking health pack, please.
Yeah.
You guys are so mean. No respect for the arts.
What were you expecting from us?
Yeah, good
You
question.
did a bunch of
Yeah.
feisty triangles that I'm supposed to fight. Like, what's going on?
First one
Feisty
is
triangles, no! The
first one is a
feisty
17. I don't know if that hits.
1 second, please. All right. You walk up to this cleric covered both in robes and half-plate mail, wielding a mace and having the winged helmet of a questioner. With a 27 and a 17, you hit.
Oh, they both hit. Okay. Then the first one is 8 bludgeoning damage. No, wait, that's wrong. Because the arms are always active. So it's always 2d8 slashing. Sorry. Disregarded 8.
All right. Roll your 2d8. Sorry, my cat just came up to me and
That's 7
started
slashing.
making biscuits out of my discarded sweater.
So 7 damage on the first one, and then the second one is a crit, so that's 4d8, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
That's 22, so 29 slashing in total. Magical.
You see him. You see him starting to sweat underneath all that armor, and he offers a quiet prayer under his breath.
Then I say, pray as you must to your gods, but alas, I am here. And I'm going to flurry of blows.
The chain remains. The chain remains.
Okay, keep hitting. 26
Yep.
gonna hit.
Yep, this is all gonna hit.
Buggy, you want to eat the wing? Buggy, you can't be on the desk. Sorry.
That's 22 damage on top of that.
How do you finish this?
Just like I said, like when he's praying, it's like the bad luck, your god's already here, and then just slash him down.
Oh, that goes hard. I love it. That's such a good line.
As you punch through his torso, your fist comes out the other side. You feel a burning sensation around your wrist, Stacy. The wreath doing its work. That priest is not coming back. Custy.
So speaking of which, I end by taking his soul, becoming soul charged.
Yeah, I do the same thing again. I just like disappearing act, just slightly over here.
Okay.
For the advantage, you know.
Yeah.
And then I shall roll, obviously. 1d20 plus 8 twice.
Okay.
Two
The 20s.
two identical dirty 20s.
Yeah.
I'm hitting this dude here.
The Inquisitor.
Yes.
One rogue hitting another.
It's just that easy, and then I do again a. Oh, I can reroll. I forgot about. No, I can't. Oh, fuck me.
Go on, give me the damage.
Roll 66 plus 5.
I think 26. Piercing damage, I reckon.
Yes.
As the Inquisitor receives a psychic dagger to the chest, he turns over to Custian and smiles. You can see now he's not quite wearing plate. He's got like a few plates of armor, but mostly it's just cloth, and he has like a black hood over his face, which also has a visor. And you can see a wiry smile as he says,
Dare not take you.
He's going to use Hellish Rebuke on you. Please give me a dexterity saving throw, Custian.
Yes. Oh, actually that's a +7. Sorry. So that would be
Wow.
a 20.
20's gonna succeed. You only take 2 fire damage.
Okay. Hold on. I can immediately damage the attacker for 1d8 psychic damage, and give him disadvantage on the next attack.
Okay, but that's not an attack. That's a spell effect.
That's a spell effect. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, I'm. I'm sorry.
I'm just imagining Castian shoots and the Inquisitor shoots back. Castian shoots back.
Just keeps going.
Alright, guys.
Anyways, that concludes Castian's turn.
All right. Yeah. Stacy, ye cats.
I'd like to move here.
I thought you were happy where you were standing.
Yeah, but I changed my mind. I'm very sorry.
No.
And Stacy raises her voice and says, I offer you mercy. You can now lay down your weapons, or else you get the brute of my nature power.
Okay. Please roll intimidation.
Intimidation, yes. Okay, let's see. I will use my inspiration on that. Oh, maybe not. It's fine, I guess.
Both the Inquisitor and the Crusader seem unsure and will have disadvantage on the next attack.
Epic.
Okay, I take
you
it.
just used your bonus action to do an intimidation check. What are you gonna do with your action?
With my action, since my last attack was an ice attack, now I will use an fire attack, and I'd like to cast Firebolt towards the rogue type.
The Inquisitor. Yep. Go on and
She
roll.
keeps saying it too. How do we not?
So let's see what we get.
With a 22, you will hit.
Nice. So Stacy points her hand towards the Inquisitor and mumbled something about a song of fire and ice.
Song as old as time.
And a bolt of fire hits the Inquisitor in the chest.
For 6 damage.
Oh,
Fire
I see.
inside
Okay.
is hotter than the fire outside.
He grinds his teeth. Before we go over to Tier's turn, we're gonna go on a short ad break for 2.5 minutes. See you around.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh my god.
Be right back.
Oh my god. Alright, everyone, it's Tier's turn.
Epic.
Why are you such a millennial today? What happened?
I fell into a vat of millennialism. Anyways,
Damn.
Tier Wales. This might not hit. I realize.
Do you have any inspirations?
Fuck yeah, I do. I use my inspiration. I know I shouldn't do it like that. Jesus Christ. Okay.
You got any other inspirations?
No, but I have a second attack, I guess.
Alright, hang on. And Sadie, you have like 15 inspirations, I think.
I can also like give Tyr an inspiration from.
Oh, I
me.
only tracked one, but okay, yeah, I'll take that. Does a 16 hit?
No.
Okay.
You're standing before a Crusader in full plate armor.
I'm just well, I'll do another one. Well, my second attack surely will hit. Oh,
Yes. The 21 will hit.
all right. So, I'm holding it versatiles. I am rolling 3d6 plus 2 damage, which is an 18. This is a creature that has not yet taken damage, so it immediately converts into a divine smite at the maximum possible level, which is level 2.
Okay.
Which, if I just pull that up real quick, well, if it converts, Divine Smite, where is he? When I need him. Am I stupid?
I'd like to say no, you are not.
Like, do you want us to answer this question?
Oh, that's 3d8 damage. Yes, there we go. 3d8. Oh, really? That sucks. Anyways,
So
Divine
it's
Smite
gonna
that bitch.
be 31 total. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. You hit him square in the chest. Can't get his defense up in time. He goes.
I remain unbroken. What's so funny, you brigand?
Anyways, Tyr's very happy with himself that after fumbling the first attack he hit. And that concludes the turn.
All right, you brigand. Ice method.
Oh my god, my little guys. My cool little guys. The cool group. Two of them, because I have a movement speed of 30 feet, go, wait, I do not want to move the map. Go like here,
Yeah.
and this, yeah, and the others, okay, this is like too much for you. Stay with me, and this little guy will go here.
But one stays with you, right?
Yeah, then yeah, let's keep this one with me. These two will both do the frost breath, which is a cone of 15 feet. I have. Wait, where is my little 15 feet? Thank you. In a way that does not hurt here.
All right.
Because otherwise. Okay.
He's been
This-
cold today. I forgot my sweater and everything. You guys are just hurling the
Oh.
ice around.
Yeah, I'm hurting you. So
You hear a
the
quiet
Ice
sneeze.
cold bitches.
You hear Tyr sneezing quietly.
Well, you know, that's no problem of mine if he gets a haha. And this guy, I sadly I forgot who that
Yeah.
was. Needs
So
to
do
do
I
a
have to-
DC dexterity saving. The
Okay.
DC is 10, by the way.
We've got a 50-50 on this.
Yeah. Please work.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So he takes. I need to roll 2d4 for both of my little guys.
Hang on. He
That
succeeds
is-
one of them though.
Okay. Okay, then he will take 1 full damage and 1 half damage. So let
All
me
right. Let's hear it.
go. It's 2d4. Was it like this? Oh my god. Oh, okay. He gets 2 and. This is
Yeah.
so sad. Wait, I'm 2d. Okay, so he takes like 4 cold damage.
Okay, I'm just gonna say that the 2 gets cut in half and the 4 gets full. Because I'm
Yeah,
nice like that.
thank you. Thank
So
you.
he takes 5 cold damage total.
Hey, they're doing their best. Their best. And
The winds of winter will not break me.
okay, I need to think because one of them they have like innate spell casting so that they can cast. But if I do it over us, then these fuckers might not see us, but also like we are hidden. Do we want that?
Huh?
I'm asking the table. by
Oh,
the
wait,
way.
what? Say
Oh,
that again.
sorry.
I can like one of those guys because 2 of them use the action, so I still like 2 of them still can use the actions, and they can do fog cloud once per day, and I can have them cast it over us, so that we are hidden from sight, or like it's harder to see us, but it will also be harder for us to.
I don't think we need that.
Okay. Yeah, then their turn is over.
Okay. Are you gonna do another frost cone at the Inquisitor?
No, I don't think 15 is. No, 15 isn't enough.
Okay. Inquisitor's turn. Speaking of whom, gonna use Misty Step and get right behind you, Simara. And then
Oh,
he's going
fuck
to do
you.
a quick old melee attack. Okay.
Ugh.
30 hit you?
No.
23 hit you?
Yeah.
Alright. You take 11 piercing damage. Please give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh fuck. Okay, wait. Is this my concentration check? Yes. Or I need
No, this is
those?
Constitution, not concentration.
No, my constitution is for my concentration. That's why I'm asking.
No, this is just a plain Constitution check, not concentration.
Oh, 5. That's a 2. No, that's a 5.
You are stunned for 1 turn.
I react.
Fuck off.
Okay, react.
Castian reacts with Soul Crush. Fuck! Ah! 1. 1 psychic damage, and the Inquisitor's next attack has disadvantage.
Well, so did the last one technically. Hang on, let me re-roll that. No, 25 still hits. Yeah, okay. Let me think.
But do you also want me to roll my concentration
Nope. What are you concentrating on?
on the conjuration of the elementals?
That's a concentration check? What the hell?
Yeah.
They're all
I mean-
already
I
conjured.
can
You're not
see
still
again.
conjuring them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the duration is 1 hour and they have the concentration. So like I think to have them up for an hour.
Well, in that case, no, they just immediately get unconjured because you're stunned.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
So
no.
say goodbye to my little guys.
No, we missed them.
It's way too
Poof.
hot for them here. The fire is too bright.
Fair enough.
As we go on, we remember. Xiomara, your turn is over.
Yeah.
Fab, it's your turn.
Alright. The Fav's gonna help out Tyr.
Okay.
Let me check it. It's 30 speed, so that should normally be able to.
Yep.
Alright. And then we're gonna do 2 frozen slashes.
Chop chop.
Bases. So that's a 16 and a 22 to hit.
Those will, one of them will hit.
Alright, so that's a 1d10 plus 4 slashing plus a d6 psychic and a d6 cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 20 damage if all of that hits.
Yep.
And then the target is branded.
Oh, yeah.
So they take 7 psychic damage anytime they attack you or an ally you can see.
All right. And then?
And that's it normally. Don't really see a
Right.
good bonus action.
Crusader's turn. Crusader's gonna use his action to cast I Command Thee Kneel. Oh, no. He's not gonna do that. Instead, he's gonna cast Aura of Silence.
Okay.
Aura of Silence, 15 feet. Wow. Weak sauce. You're weak sauce. Okay, he's not gonna
Doesn't
do
hit
that
any
either.
of the casters. Great.
Nope. He's gonna use the Smite of Perfect Order on you, Tyr. Yeah.
What do I do?
Yeah, nothing yet. Does 26 hit you?
Yup.
Alright. You take 18 damage, radiant and bludgeoning,
Yikes.
and you're gonna give me a charisma saving throw.
A charisma saving throw. Yes. Oh, fuck off.
Ooh.
With an 11. You get a point of exhaustion.
Plus 9 and I get an 11. I'm sorry. I get exhaustion. Oh, great that I just cleared that when I saw Epic.
You're now also immune to the effects of Smite of Perfect Order for the next 24 hours.
Okay, cool.
And then he's just going to make another standard attack. 23 hit you?
That's a roll off.
Alright.
I have 23 exactly.
Meets it, beats it.
Wait.
Meets it, beats it, Florian.
Yeah, I'm on it.
No,
Fuck.
there's no roll off. He hits you.
Oh, meets it, beats it. I'm sorry. You can't just say. You're just saying words at this. Okay, yeah, I get fucking hit. Okay.
me,
Damn.
me coming into the kitchen asking if you can give me a plate. I'm just like, hey, meets it, beats it.
Exactly. What are you talking about? Anyways, okay.
Meets it, beats
Yeah.
it, Jerry.
Give me the fucking damage already. Okay.
7.
Oops.
Meets it, beats it,
D-
Jerry.
D&D Beyond just decided to just 404 me when I took damage, so officially
God.
not taking damage.
D&D Beyond said,
Cool.
no, I'll save you. You drop this, king. Final round of combat for tonight.
Yes.
Seri.
Yeah, so I have a lot of speed, so I'm going to dash over towards the one next to Xiomara.
Chop.
Then there one question that I had with the soul charge. It says you add your proficiency to an ability score of your choice and twice
Yeah.
as much to your. So I can just add that to my dex, right?
Yeah.
Right. So I need to up my max HP because that's also been upped by that. That would have then. To set my dex to 21, which is going to make me hit harder. Now I'm going to do the 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Baby, scream if you want some more. Guessing only the 19 is gonna hit.
Yup.
But then we can start off with that. That's 12 slashing damage.
Alright.
Then I'm going to flurry that blow.
One last thing. He's gonna once again use Divine Rebuke. And yeah, I need you to give me dexterity saving throw.
Alright, I'm gonna roll the dexterity saving throw now first. 19.
Okay, you take. Um, 9 radiant damage.
Oh, but I'm vulnerable to radiant, so I take
You
18.
take the full 18.
Yeah. And then I'm going to finish up rolling for my attacks.
Chainlord curse you.
As a 15 and a 26.
26 hits.
Alright. It's 13 slashing damage.
How do you finish him?
This time I'm just going to silently take the hit, feel the pain, and then aggressively tear it out on his face.
You're
His head
tearing on my
flies through the
face.
air, giving one last scoff as it falls to the ground before your feet. Brutal. Sadie, are you doing anything else?
No, that was the last thing on my turn.
You once again feel a burning sensation as the wreath tightens around your wrist, Stacy. Stacy, after seeing all that bullshit, what are you doing?
I guess first of all I have to like reposition myself again because otherwise all my spells would like hit my allies. I would move there. Yes, perfect. Once again, I'm offering the last bozo to just drop their weapon and be
Alright.
merciful with them. Should I do another intimidation roll?
Intimidation or performance?
Yeah, I try with intimidation. I will not use inspiration for that either. It's okay or not. Probably not, but it's fine.
I must not fall.
He casts aside his hammer and goes to his knees. You can see now that he's spitting up blood. You damaged him pretty well, guys. As combat drops for the time being. The Crusader
Daisy
now
tries to
looks up at all of
quickly
you.
grab the hammer from the Crusader, so he can't grab it again. But probably it's pretty
As he sees you
heavy and-
coming, he throws it before your feet and then gets up again and gets standing up again.
You,
We're never gonna keep him down.
you fight as demons. What are you?
Demons.
Stacy just says, "I'm a dragon."
He staggers back a little bit as he hears that.
So that's it then. This is the final siege of Fort Réunion. You've come to take us all. Whatever it takes. Do you know who you are fighting?
A god?
Basically
Question
never.
mark.
The god. If you could have seen what he has shown us. Oh, we'd have very powerful allies indeed.
Coughs up more blood as he falls on his ass.
I no longer wish to fight. You will do what you must.
Daisy goes forward and puts her hand on the Crusader's shoulder, and naive as she is, she casts the healing word. Yeah, healing word.
Can I try to stop Stacy from doing that?
You're not of one mind then. Is this what we are to you? Monsters no longer worthy of mercy.
Tyr shrugs and goes like, I mean, yeah,
What have
Daisy
we
goes
done?
like,
you guys have abandoned whatever this
"Ye- correctly, as Tyr said, but you're now telling us of mercy, but what have you done?
We are saving.
You are straying from the path.
The path was only ever this. Do you not know what this crusade is about? Then let me
As your old man said, something about order.
to understand. The great wheel has begun to spin again. There will be no order. There will be no chaos. There will be only death. The old man below shall have his harvest tenfold, 1,000-fold, unless we reverse it. I saw this plain in flames. I saw the oceans dry up. I saw the earth stand still, cooked on one side and frozen on the other, with only a small line in between. I saw the gods slaughtering each other. I saw that there was only one way out, and that was to close the doors forevermore. No more gods, no more demons, no more dragons. That is what we must do, and that is what we must take, Wargo. But it's pointless now. If you are to defeat us here, then we are doomed. All of us doomed.
So you say that your god ordered you to destroy gods in general?
No, the gods are already busy killing each other. Ilmer merely wants to bring peace. Once and for all.
And how exactly was that gonna be achieved?
There can be no war when no one has weapons. He will cut the gods off from the prime material plane. Forever.
Seems a little drastic.
It is the only path.
I think that is you lacking imagination.
Yeah.
I was not forced to think.
He takes off his helmet. You can see now a middle-aged human man. Burn scars all over his face. His eyes glassy. He's undead.
I was born to fight. And then I was remade in his image. And now I have stopped fighting. Which means only one thing. I am the weakest link.
As he says that, you watch as a flaming chain materializes around his throat, growing tighter and tighter and tighter. As it singes into his skin, he begins to flare as he is no longer able to breathe, and then finally he stops spasming. A burnt corpse on the ground. His soul destroyed by the god he worships.
Isn't it really strange that these people are talking about peace and cutting off the gods because they're too violent? Look at him. Look at this.
I don't believe that fanatics really think about what they're fanatic about.
Fair
I
enough.
think that
For a second there, he sounded reasonable. I almost believed it. Then, I mean, his
I
god
think he
strangled him in front of
actually-
us.
he believes what he's saying.
Yeah.
Not saying that the ones that are guiding him are, but he is.
The Fav walks over, turns him back on his back, and closes his eyes. Let's not linger here. Bringing back bad memories, this place. Seri, only you can see that there's a singular tear rolling down her face. And that's where we're gonna end the session, everyone. Woo! Yay!
Wahoo!
With such a bummer.
I'm sorry, when you said a single tear rolling down her cheek, you know what I was thinking of.
You were
Just a-
rolling down mixed cheek. I see how it is, Tyr.
Yeah.
All right, everyone. Thank you for coming here. This brings us very well into the post game of this fucking game. Great.
Yeah.
So, any thoughts from anyone? What are you thinking, guys? Gays?
Man, now I really want to know what Ilmarter's real ambition is behind this plan. Somehow I can't believe that he really wants to destroy like everything and keeps death from harvesting and like destroying the order of life and death.
Yeah, I'm wondering about the implications of that too. Because that
Yeah.
just brings nature out of balance completely. I don't know how that's supposed to help
Well,
anyone.
there's a couple of seeds I've planted throughout the campaign. You guys know that a civil war of the gods is impending. Like, it's almost like at the door. You also know that Ilmar is a big part of that, but you also know that the war was brewing long before he arrived. You know that a lot of Ilmar's followers are plagued with horrible visions that burn out their eyes, which is why all the oracles have to cover their eye holes. You also know that they desperately believe that their way is the only way. You know that it took Lafar 40 years to grow out of the indoctrination.
And all because of love. Oh, so sweet.
Oh,
Now you remember now that back in the Cithalat, she freed herself because she was attacked by by other members of the Order, who turned on each
a
other
law.
I know,
the
I
moment they
just-
lost leadership.
I just wanted to make the connection to a potential love arc, okay?
it was her love for me that made her do it. That's what Costa is getting at, I think.
And now you've also
Correct.
seen that Ilmar does not tolerate failure.
Which strange. You know, I mean. Anyways.
Right, you guys can cook on that. You guys can keep steeping on that. You guys can keep thinking about what you want to do in this siege. And next session we're probably gonna finish. There was so much role playing in this session. I did not expect any of it. I was like, all right, everyone just wants to get this over with. But no, everyone's like, no, I want to talk to my
No,
companion.
I wanted to. I was afraid that like every time I was asked to roleplay because I was like, oh, I haven't even thought of this, but yeah, I want to talk to so many people, and then every time I was like, not fast enough. I was afraid that you were gonna fast forward this situation. I was like, no, I want to be as stupid as possible. Please, let me be.
Let me be stupid.
Yeah.
I do feel like a part
I
of
enjoyed
my
them a lot.
part of my thing was skipped a bit because I wanted to talk with Lafar about the seed, but was not able to.
Not my seed, the seed of chaos, right?
Yeah,
Wow.
but
Okay.
Guys, you guys need to be clear with what you want.
I did say it.
You did
And
not.
he wants to seed.
You did not.
I did. I said like I'll help you, but afterwards I want to talk to you about something, and then I helped her with the ritual. And she's like, okay, and now we cut past that. I said, oh,
Damn. I failed you. I
Then
failed you as a
swap.
GM.
it's fine.
Great. I guess I know what's gonna be on the docket for next session. Besides that, yeah, let's just go through the players and ask them how they feel about today's success. Seti, what was your fortune today?
I forgot the actual card. There's something clubs. I know it's like disappointment, showing limits, exhausting, liberation, and moving on. Just let it go.
Just let it go, Seti. Well, if anything, I think you clutched even tighter to it, though you did help that Inquisitor lose his head. You know, get out of his head a little. All right, Stacy.
I had the Knight of Staves, self-confidence, bravery, willpower, and I think I really show it everyone.
Yeah, as the kids say, you were aura farming. Take a point of inspiration.
Woohoo!
That was epic, I must say.
Great. We
God.
have some Generation Alpha expressions. We have some Generation Y expressions. Algernon.
I had the Eight of Swords inverted. Solutions, liberation, conditions, be decisive.
Oh yeah. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Oh, God, I don't know. Currently, I have so many questions in my head.
You found a cool
about-
solution to getting into the camp, which saved all of you a lot of time, and you also had the idea with talking to Bloodwood, which was great. I think you deserve yourself a point of inspiration there.
Aw.
Hell yeah.
Flora.
Yeah, so I think it was the Eight of Pentacles that I got.
Yeah.
I remember getting Pentacles last time.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it was a 5. Anyways, this time I unfortunately did not write down what, but I remember that you said that I should have logged in, but I was locked out. I was tired. And,
You were you were struggling with not being locked in.
Yeah.
Well,
Which I'm not sure.
I think you
if-
were
if I
at
succeeded.
first you were struggling to hit that Crusader, but I don't know. I think you were pretty locked in today. No need for inspiration. You're doing well.
Thank you.
And with all that, thanks everyone